Hello peeps and hello peppers and welcome to the Miðvikudags Manatee. To the people who have not been here before, Miðvikudagur means Wednesday in Icelandic. And no, I'm not Wednesday Adams, but it is Wednesday, and every Wednesday I am at least doing my best to make a video featuring a manatee drawing for meditative purposes, because like the other day I told someone how to pronounce manatee, and that was man as in manifesting and a t. So I'm trying to do a lot about manifesting the good things in my life, trying to raise my small art and fortune telling business. Of course, like ethical fortune telling, that is just a small spiritual guidance, what you might want to be interested in doing next in your life. I am an autistic person, and in my case, that connects a lot to anxiety and also a lot to the LGBTQ community. I live in Reykjavik, Iceland, and the Reykjavik Pride is in August, not during the regular Pride month. So if you might be interested in very random ramblings and very friendly manifestings and two sides of the coin of a lot of cultural topics, then welcome to my table with the cozy blanket by another fellow artist. I didn't make those tarot cards, as you may figure. My little style here is so cartoony. So, but this upcoming Pride weekend, I want to present a puffin tarot and also read from it. I actually express myself often more in pictures than in letters. Like when I was a child, people really told me you should be a novelist and everything. And yes, I want to do that. But like whenever I start a novel project, that ends up being some sort of comic and it disappears in my drawers. So yes, what are we manifesting with a manatee today? I would say appreciation. As mentioned in previous videos, I'm associating myself with the asexual, aromantic community, and that is often relevant because I'm sorely moving in circles that always ask, do you have a partner? Would you even be interested in one? I am indeed interested in partnerships under certain circumstances. So, but only under certain circumstances. So, my sea monster that I see in the extended family of the manatee can be a special circumstance. Like the society may not like this pairing, but they're good to each other. And let's say this is a picture about like the chemistry just being right, and maybe like the outlook on life just being right, and then both kneeling down in the water and grazing seaweed. So yes, I am manifesting my tribe. I'm manifesting my own small business. and also that the other people may mind their own business, unless they want really an honest, healthy communication with me. Yes, sometimes I also have to present my shopping hauls because, let's say, as one of my best local friends put it, when the financial security comes, I should create a life that fits me, and sometimes I need to buy items for that. Of course, I can also create a life that fits me on a budget. Like, some people who know me well are actually like astounded that I always want to live in such like provisorical surroundings with secondhand stuff. Yes, I want to give the things a new life, but sometimes I just have to go to the like something similar to a dollar store. Like, they had this beautiful cup on sale. It's not like I don't have any cups, but let's say with my autism, I often forget to drink all types of healthy liquids, so I need cups that stimulate my brain and that where the colors basically scream, hello, here I am. Like, this cup doesn't literally make noise, but it's but the colors are so bright, and like, whenever I'm sitting on my sofa or in my bed and just watching YouTube and learning new things, then this cup will remind me to drink, and these new ball pens will remind me to finish my drawings on time. And yes, the cards that fell out from the deck for this reading were, okay, Battle of the Blues. Interestingly, I saw a YouTube video about like an old advertising for supporting people with a certain illness, and that made me very blue because like, both the terminology and the thoughts behind this video were kind of outdated because well, someone labeled the house where this person lived in just a house of horrors because the person could physically get hurt more easily. But hello, take it from a person with many long-term health issues. You mostly know that way in advance. And there we are again with building a life that fits one's needs. Let's say, at least from my experience, I have adjusted my house to my needs, and there is more to come with these adjustments. Take steps towards positive change. Yes, I am taking steps towards positive changes for my noble self now. And yes, this old video made me blue, but I'm learning from the past. And I actually really like this graphic, and I mean, there is a sword falling into the water, so okay, maybe this is also like Ophelia or Lucretia or any of these legendary ladies, like just finding her last rest, but still, yes, let's be a little bit restful and in dignity about the challenges. Yes, and I actually like the lighting in this water and like going with the flow and taking baby steps. Like, the people who know me well tell me to take baby steps now because I'm totally overwhelmed by a new situation that's very personal. So I actually also really like the art on the back of the deck, and I'm picky about that. So this is like, okay, dancing in a golden dress. I always wanted to be sort of Cinderella, when I was a kid. Um, of course, like in today's time, I'm actually sometimes more interested in the story of Snow White, because I still believe that the dwarves are basically modeled on little people who adjusted their world to their own needs and actually built a world that suited them. And yeah, okay, but now it's Cinderella in the, like, the European Cinderella, in the dancing in the golden dress that she was given from a tree, like from the earth spirits maybe. And here is the sea, and like with the earth and the sea she creates a world that fits her. And this says, blaze your own trail. Yes, I am on my way to blaze my own trail. And I want to dance. Like, this reminds me of the Fool card in classical tarot. Small spoiler, my little puffin in the Puffin tarot doesn't need to fly himself. He has an airplane, and he uses this airplane, yeah, like to go on a journey that he doesn't know yet what this journey entails. So, and I think my Mrs. Manatee, who wears my glasses, also doesn't know yet what the journey entails, but she literally embraces her new friend, who also has these gorgeous teeth that are actually for, like, combing each other and scratching each other. Did I ever tell my zoology friends on here that manatees have a lot of moss growing on them, and there can, like, barnacles, like little crabs that have immobile shells. So once the barnacles sit on an animal, then they sit there. And, like, because the manatees are so slow, it is perfectly possible that the moss and the barnacles sit on the manatee. And actually here the Furulatley sea monster, at least in the comic that I'm drawing, also has barnacles in the coat, but also has a symbiosis with animals that would eat the barnacles from the coat. So what more can I say? I tell the music is a doctor. Yeah, my feet are aching from the shopping trip now that I bring it up. Music is a doctor, but yes, this will be an evening in bed drawing, celebrating good ideas, celebrating the friendships that I made, like, through the queer community, and the conversations that are just, like, starting to get interesting on YouTube too. Because I think this little community here is also growing. And right, when I see the peacock feather here, I think of going to the zoo in my childhood. And that was always quite like an experience. And basically they had peacocks, they had peacock feathers, and they also had manatees. And, like, as a child, and as a sort of very sensitive child, I would always say, okay, now I know we are in the manatee house because that stinks. I don't know if the manatees stink in nature, but let's say a lot of animals in cages don't smell like in nature. And it was so funny always when the people threw the lettuce heads to the surface, and then just this nose came out and ate the lettuce. So ever since then, I say the manatees are sort of like the hidden solutions in my life. They are under the lettuce and only poke the nose out. I wish you a wonderful evening. Bye bye.